it is nighttime now.
Hear me out. Survivor's camp is 10 kilometers from our position. That's not really a running ton of pipeline. And they were on the beat.
It's when each one does 10 or 1K.
I mean, the iron mine is 16 kilometers.
Do you have 16K is the bird flies, though, not counting over the mountains.
Yeah.
Which is going to take up a K by itself, just going straight up.
So I'm 80 meters down already, so... And if I get another 20 meters, then it would be closer to go to the survivor camp, or where it used to be.
I am 20K from you. I'm going to go down this other road that was across from the bridge. Because it looks like it dead ends over on this side, so I'm going to scout out a little bit.
Out to the west?
Yeah.
I'm going to look at how bad the pipeline would be to do this.
You're thinking about taking it straight to the iron mine?
To the survivor's camp is what I'm thinking right now.
It's on the other side of the mountains, isn't it?
Survivor's camp would be... Survivor's camp would be closer.
Because it was next to the river. So,
yeah. And that would... Well, if we could double that pipeline, take the nickel to the river afterwards, we could be doing the same thing would be doing with the iron eventually, and just build a barge to go get them.
Oh, that might be a good idea. So I think a barge could hold more cargo even than the bullfrog.
Exactly. I'm thinking make it buoyant, make it float, make it big enough to hold, what, 2 large cargoes? Large grid?
Yeah.
You'd be able to pick up pretty much any ore you go near.
Maybe get a small flyer that could run from the boat to the mine, because I'm not sure if you'd be able to get the pipeline all the way out to a boat dock. Because I don't think the river is really that wide.
Yeah, I mean, we would either have to make a pretty long dock, or get a little...
See what I just did with the pipeline, Nari. It might be something we can assemble. If you approach from, well, it's a ways to the survivor's camp for you to approach yourself. What we'll probably have to do is get this over the mountain and continue from there.
Would it be shorter to go around the mountain?
No.
No, not in this case.
Okay. I don't know where you're at compared to the mountain, so...
We're fairly close to the mountain. We're in the foothills.
Gotcha.
So... Let me charge up here and...
Maybe this road goes a little farther than I thought. I thought it dead-ended back there, but I guess not. Well, in it for the long haul now. I got power, I think. Yeah.
Well, the scans are showing magnesium down the coast to the west of the inlet of the river.
Yeah, that's right.
You might be able to locate a magnesium deposit. That might be why it was so expensive in that area, because they think they've got a monopoly on it.
A lock on it? Yeah.
We could break that lock. Phonic does have a flyer he could go fetch.
You run us some supplies?
Yep. Let me see what's at the end of this place, and I will get back to you on that. I was driving it because, one, it's dark, and I don't know exactly where it's but I will fly it now to...
Well, I guess if you're going to lay those pipes, I'll gather resources to... Because other than the metal grids, the rest of the stuff we can source locally, so...
Okay, so I wasn't too far from where that road dead ends.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing an outpost out this direction, though. So if that magnesium is here, it's probably right at the end of this road. And it is fairly close to the water's edge, too.
Oh, well, that would be nice. That would be
So-
easy to bring a boat up to.
Yes.
And to get power.
And
Yeah,
get
you're
power,
looking
yeah.
at you're looking at maybe 1 to 2 Ks to the water's edge, if that. Alright, I am headed back towards... Well, I'm gonna be flying over you guys towards the iron mine.
What are you picking up at the iron mine?
Well, I gotta go towards there to go
Oh.
back to the base.
Oh, okay.
There's a harbor here. In between
At the end of the
me-
road?
Well, inland of the road. I'm gonna follow it a little ways, because it looks like it goes in the direction towards the nickel mine.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how close it gets.
Knew I should have upgraded it, but I figured, we've got the heavy impact drills going. I won't need to be doing any hand mining, surely. I can just hold on to the standard drill.
Don't
Nope,
call me
I'm in the same boat. Yeah, about 7K from you guys' water's edge.
Well, that's not too far. Which way from where we're at?
Southwest.
Do you want to try to...
Actually, if you head, you're on the west side of the mountain, right?
Yeah. But I went, I flew a little over 6 kilometers away from where we parked for the nickel mine, and I didn't even see the coast yet.
It's not even necessarily a coast. It's more like a really large river.
Well, that would be probably a
Okay,
better
if we need to
plan.
adjust, it'd be
Let
a lot easier than
me-
going over mountains.
Let me get
Yeah,
you an
send-
exact distance.
Can you get us a GPS of that river you're talking about?
Yeah, it's the closest point to us, and we can navigate to it.
Now it is dark, and I can't really see anything on the ground, so pathing might be your own choice. I can see like where there are hills, but anything, short of a vertical cliff, I'm not going to be able to tell you to
the
avoid.
topic
That's fine. Anything that's not
Topiology.
east is going to be not mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is all foothills that go down to the
Right.
to the ocean on the west side.
I'm going to go ahead and start removing these pipe heads then.
Okay. Where
So
is-
looks like easiest landing location for water is going to be here.
Okay, you're working on that one. I'll grab the next one then.
About
I guess-
9K is what it looks
I
like.
guess that was the last one that, except for going to the base. All right.
Let me
Back
turn
in the hole.
around real quick.
9K is still a little closer, and if it's in a more convenient direction, that'll save a world of
Well, it's west, so
perfect.
Which means we'll have to
southwest.
sail around.
To be fair, we will have to sail around to retrieve,
But
to just get water, it might be a little easier. We can always
So are
send the other pipeline back the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
Because that one will
Right on.
have a little bit more to work with. There you go. That should give you an exact spot.
9.22 Ks from our exact location, and that's in a much more convenient direction.
And how high are you?
That is about 400 meters up, so...
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's real close to the ground.
Yeah, you guys are actually above that. If not pretty level with it, elevation-wise. I'm going to be flying over you momentarily. It'll give you a general idea.
Do we need to rotate? Oh, we already did. Okay.
Let's see if this attaches.
Alright, so what did you guys need from the base? You said cobalt?
Metal grids, yeah. We'll probably need some metal grids because a pipeline takes 15, isn't it?
Okay.
Uh,
You just let me know how much. I'll try to get that for you.
oh no, a pipeline takes 4. And we have 40. So we have 44. So 10 to 15 metal grids should be enough to guarantee we can get to the river.
Okay.
Even if we have to go around a little bit of terrain. So
That's fine. I'll return.
wouldn't hurt to bring motors and small steel tubes too.
Yeah, I'll grab what I can.
So, say 100 steel tubes and 50 motors.
Yeah.
So.
There's a GC
would...
drone just chilling up here in the
yeah.
mountains.
Like I said, they were following us before. So.
Yeah.
First leg of the pipe is done.
All citizens to stay informed through official channels and exercise discretion when consuming information from external sources.
I think that's
Be
the Galactic
vigilant.
News Network thing that we...
Maybe. I can pull it up on my thing real quick. Yeah, let's see if I can pull it up on one of my screens. I should be able to.
The one in the bullfrog was not giving us any information.
Populated.
Yeah, it just said it was the news network, but it wasn't giving us... Didn't have any GC updates or anybody else or wanted posters for Phonic Spider or anything.
Well, sadly, in the cockpit it looks like it gets cut off a little bit from the edges. I'm just gonna go lights out just in case. I mean, I'm a
Alright, it might be a good
relatively
idea to
dark color.
move the rover with the pipeline so we can have an easier time setting it up. Not have to fly back and forth.
I mean, I can dig a hole pretty much anywhere, so...
Oh, did you guys get a battery for jumpstart?
I was
Not
working
yet.
on that.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons why I was digging dirt, so...
Gotcha.
Go ahead and start moving.
Alrighty. I'm on. You know, an external access to a recharging station on the Bullfrog would be nice.
Something that we can add. Plenty of places that could easily be achieved.
You're talking about putting a access point on the bottom for a connector. Maybe we could put a survival kit in there instead.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
There's still nothing on the news feed on the bullfrog, so...
I didn't see anything on mine either when I actually pulled it up.
Hopefully no news is good news.
That's
Yep.
my thinking. Alright, let me connect up and grab all the stuff. And let my batteries charge while I grab it. Alright. We need... You said you only wanted like 10 metal grids?
Like 15 metal grids. 100 small steel tubes and like 50 motors. 15 to 20 metal grids. That should give us
okay.
a comfortable safety margin to make sure that we can get all the way down there.
What?
Did the drills bottom out and are we out of materials again?
No. I went to put stuff into my ship and Izzy's, even though it can't hold any of it, or put it anywhere, took it out of my ship and put it in the connector.
Gonna
Confused
relocate
the-
the bullfrog again?
Confused the hell out of me.
You're moving again? Okay.
Yes.
Let me get on top. Alright.
The
Alright.
core is saying plump furries, not the cat video. Oh. I wanted, but it's what I got. This internet archive is weird. You know, it makes you wonder what kind of stuff they watch here on this planet. What do they do for entertainment?
Plausible deniability.
Yeah.
I will stay that way.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I've found some scary things occasionally searching databases.
Yeah, that's true.
And some of those people, when they call you for service, they're like, ah, no, just, sure, it's on the desktop, but, you know, it's nothing.
Right.
Like, okay.
I don't know how that got there.
See no evil, hear no evil.
That's right.
Actually, have you left yet, Captain?
About to. What's up?
Would you mind bringing me a better drill?
Yeah, I can do that. Alright. Metal grids. Small steel tubes. And what else?
Motors.
Motors. That's right. That's all you really needed? Well, you
That's-
can make everything else.
Yeah. So we can make the small steel tubes and the motors too, but it would be more convenient if we had them already made up, so.
Alright.
Because we're just
did
pulling
we-
out dirt here.
Did we have any better drills? We have one. Yes, I will get it to you. We might be stealing from the core here, but...
You know, if he was that worried about it, he could have come out and joined us.
This is true. Alright. Load it up, hopping in.
My suit just had a teleporting malfunction.
Yeah, mine did too.
That doesn't sound good.
There'd be more gravitational anomalies on this planet than we thought.
It appears to have stabilized.
Yeah, I only got one kind of mini jump, so maybe it thought I was out of hydrogen and was protecting me from falling down the hole. Because I was about to enter to grab some stone and it teleported me back about 10 feet.
Ooh, you need to come way down. And relax. Alright. I am up at cruising altitude. And headed your way. You guys have moved away from the nickel mine, right?
just
Yeah,
follow the
we
pipeline.
have. Yeah, just follow the pipeline. We're heading for the river.
Will do. I'll see if I can find... I'll probably end up landing on the river and just coming towards you.
Okay.
Because I've gotten better with landing this thing, but it is still a light bulb with wings.
This will be the last pipeline placement. I think after that we can do it with conveyors.
All right.
I'm gonna see if it can reach it at this height.
Ooh, that doesn't look fun. I'm gonna stay away from you.
The gunship.
Which?
Yeah. Although I'm within...
It's just
It
disappeared
crashed?
from our skin.
I just watched it smack into a mountain? Or the hillside?
Ah. Well, at least it's not a problem anymore.
Yeah, I wonder what that's about.
There's got to be an AI virus on this planet.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Because
What
unless
it
their
seems
pilots
like.
are straight out of school, they shouldn't be crashing this often. I mean, you're
No.
managing to stay in the air
Right.
most of the time.
Well, for the most part.
There may have to be one more pipe. Just
More
to
pipeline.
make up for the elevation difference. Having to put this one
I
rather tall.
am coming in for landing.
Alright, I'm ready for you to bring it towards the beach.
All right.
I just gotta make sure I don't hit you. I think I see you.
Yeah, you look like you're clear.
So I'm thinking to make up that elevation difference, it's probably more beneficial to just use a pipeline.
Yeah.
Well, bonus. Landing in the water actually works pretty well.
Actually, what we'll do...
Those things go about 10-15 degrees. Can you lower it any more and still
No, I
reach?
tried at first.
I don't think you can put two of them on the same grid.
Well, I intend to have a separate grid at the bottom. But will this grid then need power? Well, that's fine.
Whoops.
You can have some power for the conveyor. Because it may need it.
I was gonna say just a single battery would probably work for that.
I was just going to put a bourbon on it.
Oh yeah, there's that too. Cool. Oh, somebody smack into the rover.
Yeah. Oh,
That's fair. Pipeline's up. Did you have
Alright.
battery going on the other?
It wasn't assembled yet. We
Okay.
were waiting on processing of power cells.
Nope, that's
And
fine.
yes, the pipelines are in fact shipping it off.
Awesome.
So we can head back there and figure this out. You ready?
Yep, go ahead. I'm just getting inside.
I think I'm just gonna follow your tracks, because landing at that location is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Do you think you'd be able to land on top of the bullfrog right now?
No. This thing takes probably about a kilometer just to land correctly.
Ah,
I have
well.
to. Once I
Just
start
catch-
pitching the nose down, it just likes to drop like a rock.
Our speed.
Yeah, I'll just follow you. That way I know I'm not gonna hit any trees. Because I'm probably... I'm close to about just as wide as you. I'm just the size of a gnat.
Comparatively.
Yeah.
Are the engines running on the bullfrog right now?
No.
Okay, then you need some more battery in here. We're
Why are
dropping
you-
down under an hour.
Well, it's
Oh,
got
I've been
2
on-
batteries.
I've been under an hour this entire time.
But I don't have the... I mean, the engines are full of hydrogen, and the collector and 2 H2O2 generators are full of ice. So, all it really has to do is just sit next to a lake for a bit.
Okay. Just seems like you eat a lot of power. Some additional batteries would remove some of the strain.
Yeah, we could possibly do that.
Can always integrate them into the armor around it.
There's plenty of spots that would work.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
actually right next to the existing batteries, there's just an armor block needlessly there that could be replaced with more batteries.
Maybe following you isn't the greatest idea.
The trees getting flung around.
You hit one and it almost came right in front of me. This terrain actually doesn't look terrible when I'm actually down this way. From up high, it looks a lot worse. Oh god. Did it on purpose.
Not exactly. But I have gotten to hate trees.
There is a lot of them. Well, hell, with the amount of pipelines we're probably going to be putting, industrializing this place enough to get rid of them might not be too far in the future. Woohoo! Brakes.
We have arrived. Actually, I wonder if a wind turbine would be enough to start this.
Yeah. it
Maybe
should.
to start it.
Yeah.
It would also be a viable backup in case the line gets broken somehow.
One wind turbine won't keep a drill that large running.
No, but it'll be enough to kickstart it again when we connect the pipeline up. Because batteries have a tendency to die unless we keep them on recharge. Like I did with the iron mine.
Yeah.
I allowed for multiple wind turbines to be added here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get one and see if that'll start it.
Might as well. Izzy somehow decided that battery components weren't important, so stopped making them.
If you put a P after the number that you want in the display, it'll prioritize those.
I manually told her to craft them, and
Yeah, she doesn't like being told what to do.
Hydrogen engine is running.
Ah, Jesus!
so is the thumper.
That was on purpose, sorry.
I landed on it and almost flung upwards.
Another GC gunship.
Delighted to report a substantial decline in the illegal spice trade.
That must be one
There's
of the,
spices?
the substances we're not used to.
Yeah. What kind of spices? Do they have pepper?
Maybe it's paprika.
Hmm.
I figured it was thyme.
I always pronounce
are
that
they-
as thyme. Oh well.
That could bear some investigation, because really what spices are they doing? Is this like one of the ancient Earth salt routes, or what?
But do they have enough for that old Earth restaurant, KFC?
Oh. Yeah.
God, I haven't heard of them in ages.
Heard they were
So, how much-
delicious though.
How much nickel do we want to grab before we head back?
Well, we're already up to a whole 100, so...
I fixed your power cell issue for Izzy crafting.
Okay. Do we
What was
want
up?
to...
It was just set at 1.
Oh. Yeah, that would be an issue.
Do we want to finish the battery, or...
I mean, we might as
'Cause, I
well
mean,
let it charge
I've already
up.
dumped a K
Yeah.
of nickel into the bullfrog, so...
Yeah, might as well.
I went ahead and adjusted all the amounts on Izzy's for the bulk.
Oh god. Hmm. Okay, that's empty. While you get the nickel, I will see if I can't get that battery pumped up.
Need to do a little suit maintenance. Be right back.
Yep. "20 power cells. And battery's up.
Alright.
I'll go ahead and set it to recharge just for redundancy.
Yeah. Because, yeah, that wind turbine doesn't seem to be very effective.
No, I don't know if it would be able to actually jumpstart. Well, it would be able to
Then again,
jumpstart.
it's also foggy right now,
Yeah,
so
because what is
if
it
the
putting
fog
out?
clears, if the fog clears, it might be able to.
It's putting out just under 200k. And
would
what
be enough to-
does the engine need? Inputs. Nothing? Doesn't
I
tell
think
me.
it just needs power on the grid.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Generator needs 500 kilowatts. But I'm guessing the engine is what actually kicks in. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Like you said, though, the fog just rolled in, so that hydrogen might, or not hydrogen, the wind turbine might actually be
yeah.
slower than it was when we jump started it.
So it looks like right now the wind turbine is producing 0.19 megawatts.
Yeah.
So the engine
Cool.
is carrying the weight right now, but even the large drill only uses 1.6 megawatts. So.
Right.
Oh, we just lost power.
We did. How did we lose power?
We ran out of ice.
What?
We lost power because we ran out of ice.
If I can get enough materials for a couple of the pipelines, I will extend it.
The wind turbine down at the river's edge probably lost power because of the fog.
Maybe.
So, because how much power does a collector take?
I didn't think it was that much.
Okay,
You s-
I'm not sure that
I am
it's out
back.
of the water. Welcome back. So,
I don't know if it was or not. I doubt it, but
yeah. I think it's a problem with the wind turbines and the fog myself, so.
gotcha.
We ran out of power on the nickel mine. So with the fog rolling in, the pumps down at the
Interesting.
river
I guess
stopped.
it didn't have enough ice to last it or something.
Right.
Woo!
So I think it was the wind turbine down at the river lost enough power that it could no longer run the collector.
Interesting, because it doesn't have any ice right now.
Right. We ran out
That's
of
what we're
ice.
thinking is the actual
All right.
power down at the collector end ran out.
So I guess time to go look at that then.
I'm headed there to add a couple more wind turbines.
Do you have the materials?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got them
Yeah, he
loaded up
loaded
in the
me.
hopper.
See, we got some nickel.
Should be okay.
Yeah, we've got like we've loaded like a K or two of nickel from when the mine was running.
I turned our engines on.
Problem is, well, no, not really a problem. Never mind. I was
Do we
gonna
want to
say,
wait
well,
here for him to fix it, or do we want to join him down there to?
it's up to you guys, honestly, because I'll see if I can get it fixed, and I will kind of need to see if that end kicks back in.
We'll stay here then.
Because I can get the power down at this end going, but if that end needs jump started again, then that battery needs to be taken off recharge. Ugh. That was weird. Why am I... Oh, because I am a bit heavy. I see. Okay. It all makes sense now. Come on, keep that speed. There we go.
We go ahead and just add some more wind turbines on the side, just
All right. I'll get you some more supplies.
to help.
Oh, fuck.
Did you crash?
Connector hit pretty hard and took a cargo with it. And I think that was the one with the parts. So now I gotta go get them.
Ah.
Hopefully, maybe. I think that's where I hit. Unless it just blew
Rolled
everything.
into the water.
No, I'm thinking everything just blew up because I'm not seeing any parts. Well, that's just stupid. Well, not really. I'm just stupid.
So I guess we need to head down there with the bullfrog.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, this is why I need a new plane. One that can actually fly as intended.
So you can crash with style.
Or at least crash without my own input. Like, no fault of my own. Because this thing is so inconsistent with how it flies.
So maybe it wasn't so big of an issue that the GC crashed into the ground.
Maybe not. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go take a look at the crash. Waiting on you guys anyway.
Well, we're on our way.
Sounds good. I am almost at the wreck.
We're 2.4K from Pipehead.
Oh, wrong one. I am 3.7. Probably hit 4 roundabout.
Did you wreck at the Pipehead location, or?
Probably about half a K from it, but I'm going to that GC crash. Which, yeah, it's definitely a fireball. Not
Well, the good
much
news is
left
the
of it.
frog can run on just its engines. We forgot to re-enable the batteries before we left.
No, I put them on charge while I'm running the engines, just so it's not trying to do supply from the battery and charge the battery at the same time.
Uh-oh. Well,
Although actually what I can do right now is just spin us around and dip in
Yeah.
the water.
Well, that could have been part of it.
what is your
The sh-
invest?
The ship is upside down by the looks of it.
Ah. That
I-
could definitely cause some issues.
Yeah. Although it looks like it might have bounced and rolled down to here, so might not have flown this way.
I'm going to elevate it so it gets a bit better clearance.
Yeah, I'll take this one down for it. Okay. You
Oh,
got
I'd
it.
already. Sorry. Weird that I rimmed down that one and didn't get enough components to build it back, or had you started going?
I had
Okay.
grabbed some, so.
I mean, it's not. It ain't flying again, but. It definitely would not have been fun to come across.
Well
Is
armed
it a
was it?
gunship?
Yeah, more interior turrets than anything by the looks of it. I don't know what it had before it decided to make out with the ground, but I guess. Well, I was gonna see if maybe welding some of it up brought our stats up with them again, but nope. So fuck them.
Did not.
But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, I'm gonna fly up to the nickel mine on my jetpack and see if it's started running again. Because
I've
the
manually transferred some ice from pipeline hub 6 to 5. This may be the hiccup, is this elbow here.
Is it not transferring?
No, I don't think it's transferring the demand, so this elbow we may have to
Put a sorter, maybe?
sorter. Yeah, I think we'll have to do a sorter. Working on it now.
How low is our stuff with the GC?
I haven't
The
touched them
Goido
yet, so-
Corporation. Goldo. Goldo?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't touched them, so I'm still neutral with them.
Same.
I'm negative 90. Using their immense resources to enforce order and maintain control over key strategic assets. Well.
Like-
Thinking of picking up some parts there.
I was thinking about it.
Salvage rights.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know how they'll feel about it. Then again, I'm kind of at the point I don't care. We kind of need them.
See if that's
But I-
filling everything with ice over there now.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
I'm thinking we need to get a little bit more armed first.
Did you find the magnesium? So
no, I was gonna
yeah, we're
fly over there again.
we're full of ice. Well, yeah, we're full of ice over here. We've got 14 or 12, 13K of ice in this hubs.
And is it refilling as it uses it?
Yeah, it is. The
Perfect.
pipeline hub is staying at 9K.
I've added some more wind turbines to the tower with the sorter on
Ooh,
it too,
what was
just
that?
in case.
Invisible trees. Strike again. Blasphemous.
Well, right.
You want to come pick you up?
If the captain can send me a GPS of the fireball, I'll just head in that direction. I'll meet you there. Just bring the bullfrog over, and we'll load it up.
I am headed away from it, but I will go back.
Oh, were we planning on salvaging it?
I was thinking about going to get magnesium first, because I don't know what kind of guns that thing had on it. Right now, it's just got 4 interior turrets.
Yeah.
But I know once we start grinding on it, that they're not going to be very happy.
Is that the GC antenna 2 kilometers from the river?
No. That's different, actually. I don't know what that one is.
Okay, well, I'll just come back to the river then.
If
If
nobody's
you would
found
move-
magnesium, we can take the rover out to magnesium.
We don't know where it's at right now. It's south of here, of the nickel location.
Follow the water line south. That's about where it was.
So according to the scans, it was near the road on the south side of the peninsula, where the peninsula narrows.
Yeah, there's a harbor
Yeah.
near the magnesium where this river kind of flows into it.
So
So
go
even
ahead
if
and
we
start
don't
heading in
necessarily- Alright.
that direction, and I'll meet you there. I'm chasing the bullfrog right now.
I'll follow the shoreline for now.
I am airborne. I will be able to get you a little more reliable GPS. I might be able to see the exact ore location too from up here.
So yeah, if this is the bay, if we just go straight south, we should hit a road,
Yeah.
and we'll follow
you're
the road
already
to the
on it.
west.
Road is about a kilometer to your 10 o'clock if you want to go up that hill to it.
Probably swing around the rocky area,
That's what I'm thinking.
just barely.
Yeah, because road goes... Can you still see me?
As a dot.
Basically right where I'm at is where the road ends. Top of the hill. And it looks like magnesium is here.
Alright.
Now all we need is another 50 metal grids. Build another advanced drill.
How many do we have on board?
We
I was
have
gonna say, I
50.
brought back quite a bit.
Yeah, we've got 50 on stock, so everything else we should be able to locally resource.
Well, the pipelines take them too, right?
The pipelines take 4 each, so. But how close are we to the river?
I will tell you here in a sec because I just flew over it. Less than 2K from the ocean, and it's all downhill. Looks like about 1.5.
Still enough you'd want to use pipelines.
Yeah.
So is the GPS you sent us over magnesium?
Over top, yep. Probably about 700 meters above it.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Yeah,
just
you're
at the end of
2K
this
away.
road. I'm surprised there's not an outpost here.
That's what I was thinking. With how expensive that stuff was at the store, you couldn't sell any of it, but they sure as hell were letting you
Oh,
buy
they
it.
Yeah. And they only need to sell one at that price, I guess.
That's right. Basically telling you to go find your own.
There's the magnesium. Stop.
Yeah, you're probably right at the edge of it there.
Yeah. The road's all discolored from the deposit underneath. Do we want to place it right on the road, or do we want to be off to the side?
I think we'd want to be off to the side.
Alright.
Maybe you're on these trees?
So, I'll make a hole.
We don't need a hole, right? We just need the,
Oh no, we may not have enough materials in the bullfrog to...
oh, to do the pipeline.
Yeah. So...
I see. Yeah, we have exactly 50 grids.
Right.
Well,
So
I'll
we'll
give you a
need-
hand.
We'll need some more metal grids from base to get a couple of pipelines running, because they take 4 each.
You don't happen
Yeah.
to have any cobalt or grids on hand, do you? No.
No,
So,
I barely
Yeah,
have
except
any
for-
hydrogen on me. I could fly back to base and bring some back.
so we've got hydrogen tanks on the bullfrog, so you could fill up your...
Yeah, you can at least fill up your hydrogen pack.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Just use the one small tank that's on it is set up to autofill.
Small tank. Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and plop down a drill.
I will head to base and be back. How many are you thinking about? 20?
20 should be plenty. We shouldn't need more than 15 at the most. 12, really.
That'll work.
Because it's 4
20 sounds
each,
good.
so... Yeah, that would give us 5 pipelines. That should be more than enough to get to the coast from here, so...
Sounds good. Maybe. I have to see about that spice. By the looks of it, we're going to need to make some money somehow. And I don't know how, because there's no contracts at the 2 bases I've seen. The one actually over here, the COL outpost. What was that place called? Carcosa? Something like that.
Yes.
They had contract stations, but they were... The screen said something about Keen fixing their shit and being really mad at Keen. I don't know who that is, but somebody's...
Well, there was that trading outpost that wasn't far from us. I unlocked some of the database, and I think I can supply them with their civilian products they were looking for.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that's what everybody is looking for.
So it requires cobalt, so we'll need to make sure we have a good supply, but we should be able to supply some of their civilian needs to earn some money.
Yeah, that'd probably be what it's coming down to. Because they have... Well, one, they have a boat. It's a little... Looked like a little scout boat. Like one of those old school pontoons. But it might be worth looking into to see what any of the other ones have.
When you visited the trade station, were they only asking for 1 load of civilian products, or?
It was 7, I think is what it was.
7? Alright.
Alright, I am here. Where do you need the grids?
In the large cargo container and in the pipelines.
Alright. I can carry more than that.
I got the rest of them.
Okay. I was gonna say I also have 200 steel plate on me, so...
Alright, cargo is up.
You got that one.
Yeah. And then... there...
I've been pending to the pipeline. If you follow it towards the water, you'll see them all in a row.
Okay.
So it doesn't look like they're lined up correctly. They're not connecting.
They're not built.
2 of them are.
Yeah, it may have, like I said, I didn't have the components, so they may be misaligned somewhat.
Yeah, you might need to adjust them. I'm just gonna start loading magnesium into the bullfrog while you guys take care of that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm building the waterhead.
Because we've already got 6k of magnesium, so... Magnesium ore.
Nope,
So
still
it sounds
not
like the
there.
thumper is struggling a little bit. Battery power may not be enough for it.
I ran out of hydrogen, so it's going to be a bit of a hike for me to come back.
Oh, do you need me to bring you a bottle?
I think
I got it.
it's not too far.
I'll bring you a bottle. Hang on a sec. But I've got a spare.
That's
I
pretty
can take your empty one back to the bullfrog and fill it up.
Yeah. Alright, there's that line. Looks like we have to go 1 to the left, Eisen, and down 1.
Thank you.
I don't know
Toss
if
me
yours
your
is...
empty, and I'll take it back and fill it up.
It's
for
not
you.
built out this way, so
Oh, okay. Well, I got that one.
and I'll leave yours
There it is.
in the tank.
All right.
Did you only have the one pipeline here?
No, they're all placed.
Oh, okay. I just have to go out of K then.
I'll stand at the next one.
Oh, it's all the way out there.
So, Izzy does not approve of you placing a hydrogen bottle in a hydrogen tank.
And then the next one.
Nice. What? Where'd you go?
I'm down in the bay.
Oh, you're across the water. Okay.
Yeah, I figured this would line up better.
Yeah, probably. There it goes.
Now, I suspect this wind solution isn't very good, and I need to get some plates for a tower, but that's when I ran out of hydrogen.
That makes sense.
You need
I
to
have-
get some plates.
Oh, I can get them now.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say I have 200 in the hopper if you want to grab them. Now we're gonna have to match this. That'll bother me if it doesn't. I have one blue line.
You were the one who started with the blue.
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose.
I'll fix it for you. I've got the color saved, so.
That's fair. I'll say I just made it all blue, so do what you want. Now it doesn't bother me, now I don't care.
It's not blue at the other end.
Oh, I thought I made it blue all the way to the end. Oh well. Whatever.
Power is actually going to be off to the side, but I need to place some before I can pick some up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
6.
I'll get one of these turbines ground down and placed up there.
Alright, I'll move this other one now that that one's ready to go.
And you will have 3 turbines. Oh, you're gonna place all 4. Okay. It'll be there if we need it. Perfect timing.
Let's see if that is indeed filling our engine and getting us what we need.
Let me see, I'm
Collector's
over here at
going, pipeline's pushing, so.
yeah, we're full over here of ice, so.
It's constant. I don't see any drops.
Hydrogen engines outputting 5 megawatts.
I think we're good here.
This is antenna requesting?
It
Somebody
might be
is
that
really bad.
ITC.
Somebody's
Sounds like a
really
poorly
bad
programmed
at
AI.
Yeah. Or somebody's really bad at naming their ships.
Well, I thought I was bad. There's an ITC that's still there, but there's another Voyager coming down, looks like. I don't know where to. Well, hey, good news, I just realized. We don't need to build a runway to this one.
Yeah, with the
Road's
road
right
here.
Mine's
Well, we
weak.
got.
We're gonna need to. Are you gonna be able to make it back to the base for the suit maintenance?
I don't think so. That's why this has
Nope.
cryopods.
Yeah. Captain.
I would not know, but I will.
You can
I'll
hop
be
in.
in
This
the
has 5
cryo.
cryopods.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So, you might be able to use the hopper to get enough vertical lift on the back to attach to the back of the bullfrog. With your rear
I think
connector.
it'll be okay.